What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? I hope you're all having an amazing day. It has been way too long since I've said that. I apologize. My upload frequency has been weak. All right, it's been a little while since I made a video for you guys, but I am back, and I've got a video for you guys that I think you're gonna enjoy. 2 years ago, I posted a video on this channel of myself going to a competition at ATP, and here's what happened.
Oh, skipping it. Hitting it. Dipping it. Then do it.
Go! Oh! All right.
Oh, going down the early slides. Wow.
Yeah, not great. That was pretty rough. If you want to see the whole video, links in the description down below. This Saturday, I have a chance at redemption because ATP, the same gym that I was at in that video, is hosting an NNL competition that stands for National Ninja League. And this is what all the Ninja Warriors, the competitors that you see on TV, this is what we do during the year. When we're not competing on American Ninja Warrior, we love to do these local competitions. Another cool detail about the competition this Saturday is ATP has some brand new obstacles that they just installed. We've now got a wing nut setup, which is really, really legit. The first gap on the wing nuts is 11 feet, which is very reminiscent of the show's wing nut setup on stage 2. That second gap, I believe, is roughly 11 feet. After that, we've got an 8-foot gap on the wing nuts, which is a little bit more similar to the Daytona qualifiers that my brother and I did. That was, I think, 6 to 8 feet, so that's gonna be a little bit closer, a little bit easier. Finally, we've got to transition from that third wing nut to the cargo net. And I'm not really sure how big that gap is. I think it's like 10 or 11 feet. On Wednesday, I was able to head down to ATP and actually try the wing nuts, get a feel for them. And this is really, really important before competition to try the obstacle that you know you're gonna have to do. My biggest takeaway after practicing the wing nuts is I need to commit. If you take a look at my first attempt, I get 1, 2, 3 swings, and I should have committed right here, but I didn't. I hesitated, and I go back, I get an extra swing. It's much less efficient. And if you look at my second attempt, I get 1, 2, 3 swings, and now I commit. That's what I need to do in competition. It may seem like a really small detail, but efficiency is huge when it comes to Ninja Warrior competition. So that's just one thing that I noticed practicing on Wednesday. ATP also now has a floating monkey bar setup. I'm sure we'll see this in the competition on Saturday. But the tricky part about it is that it's not stable. You can see if you watch that video there that the entire rig is swinging back and forth, and that really does make it a little bit more tricky. This is obviously very different than on the show. On the show, of course, the floating monkey bars are stable. And you guys know I have a history with this obstacle.
Execute. Oh, you missed the placement. Every miss is going to cost you. And this is man, he's on his about carry you into the corner, and he's missed it again. That third one goes up a little. Oh.
To tell you the truth, I hate it. But it's actually a really creative and clever obstacle. I like the obstacle a lot, actually. It's not easy, especially when you're tired. That's really when it's hard. But anyway, that's enough chit chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the gym for competition. If you enjoy the video, please do me a huge favor. Hit the like button. Helps my channel out a lot. And if you really like the video, consider subscribing. I post new videos all the time about all things Ninja Warrior and my own training. See you guys tomorrow.
All right, Lucas, the last one is way. Let's see it. Ninja Warrior.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, everyone, I'm gonna talk you through my entire run. First obstacle, very simple. Second obstacle, also very simple. These obstacles are not designed necessarily to be super difficult or to mess anybody up, but I honestly think when they design the course, they want the first 2 obstacles to be a little bit easy. That way, if a total beginner shows up, they can at least do something, you know what I mean? They don't have to fail the first one. Rumbling dice. I'm using a new method on the rumbling dice. If you go back and look at some of my old videos, I used to do it with both hands on the same side, but now I've got hands on opposite sides, which allows me to push with one arm and pull with the other. And that really helps a lot. I found that this was a huge energy saver for me, and I realized that a few weeks ago. So I've been trying this new method, and it worked perfect for me in competition. And you got to dismount to this black box. That's a completion on this third obstacle. The balance obstacle. This was a huge problem for a lot of people. A lot of people failed this. We saw a lot of people lay on their stomachs and try and slide across this, which we found out was not very effective. I mean, it worked for some people, but to be honest, I think we had an equal amount of people failed trying to lay on it, trying to walk on it, so I think it would have been better just to walk on it. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous there, but I was able to keep my composure and make it through that one. This next obstacle is very straightforward. You can see I'm using my hands and just mapping it out in my mind to try and calculate which hand I want to start with, which I should have done that before, but I wasn't too worried about this one, so I did it in the moment. I wanted a specific hand to end the entire sequence, so. These hooks tripped a few people up, but to be honest, most of the experienced competitors didn't have any big problems here. Another cool detail is first place in the competition got to take home these hooks. So that was my biggest motivation for taking first. Next is the wing nuts, and I want you guys to enjoy this as though you were at the competition, so check it out.
Reset. Here we go. Down 3. Hold on tight. Down, buddy. 1. 2. One more. Let's shake. Let's shake. Here it is. Double feet. Let's go.
All right, I was very happy with that. That was a major breaking point in the course. If you made it past the wing nuts, that was kind of the separation between people who were not that experienced, not that good, and people who, you know, maybe have been on the show or who maybe haven't been on the show but who are really committed. They made it past the wing nuts and they moved on to the cliffhanger. This cliffhanger ledge is like, I believe, a little less than 1.5 inches. It's pretty small. It's not great, but it was a good challenge. I don't think anybody failed it because I think everybody who made it to this point, like I said, is pretty experienced. Straight into the pole grasper and right across. All you gotta do is get to the green turf, so you're gonna see me kind of just quick dismount there. Bam. I've now got 3 obstacles left. I was the 20th person to run in this competition, and up to this point, nobody had finished. So I decided I'm gonna rest as much as I need, but just try to finish, and I figured that would put me in a good place to get me at least top 3. Warped wall, no big deal. You're about to hear Kaye tell me I have roughly 1 minute 50 seconds left, and I decided to take almost all that time and rest.
Got it.
That's green time, Lucas.
Got 150 left.
This next obstacle, we saw Isaac Calguero do it at the Indianapolis City Qualifier and City Finals. Just wanted to show you guys that so you have an idea of the obstacle we're trying to replicate. Forgot what it's called. You can comment down below if you remember. Again, I want you to enjoy this real time as though you were at the competition, so I'll let you guys watch it with the volume. Enjoy.
Let's go, buddy.
Got it.
Clear for the 1.
Last off to go. Let's go. Yeah.
Finish it. Let's go. Go into the box.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
BraziBros.
Watch the wall. Subscribe to Kaye's channel. Streetbeast TV, shameless plug. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Greg. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe.
Yeah! Subscribe to this guy. Finish the freaking course. First finisher.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have an amazing day. Remember, work hard, stay focused, never quit. Link in the bio if you want the merch. Peace out.